Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today we're going to be rereading The People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. Emily Henry is dropping her movie People We Meet on Vacation on Netflix. I think currently I have People We Meet on Vacation rated a 3-star just because I am not a miscommunication girl. Get that away from me. I don't like it. I don't know. I just don't like it. I think it's just something that bothers me because you're grown up and you can't communicate. Crazy. Regardless of that though, it was still a 3-star because I loved Poppy and Alex so much. I love them so much. Like literally if we got miscommunication out of this picture, it could have been at least a 4. It could have been at least a 4 because I love them so much. I love the concept of them going on vacations together. I love their moments. I love their corny little jokes. My favorite scene was the New Orleans scene. I think it was a small scene from what I remember, but I loved just picturing them in my head dancing on the streets of New Orleans together. I'm really hoping that makes it to the movie because again, my favorite scene. I loved it so much. But yeah, these are my current thoughts. Fingers crossed that I enjoyed a little bit more this time. Regardless, I'm really excited to see Poppy and Alex again. We're gonna go to a coffee shop, get started on People We Meet on Vacation, and hopefully make a dent on it today. Let's go get started. Okay guys, so your girl had to come home because my eyes were burning in that lighting and my phone's about to die. Little update, I read almost 80 pages in the time I was there. And this is so random, but there's this song in Spanish called Duele el Amor. That song, while reading this book, oh my gosh, it was so good. I was like, wow, this is perfection. Also, so far I'm loving it the second time around and watching some things in the past, how they're relevant to the future, or how some things in the future were relevant to the past. I really missed how quirky Poppy and Alex were. They're so funny to me. Rereading it, I remember that another part that I really enjoyed was watching them get to meet each other from the very beginning to like starting over. It's so beautiful. I'm really excited to see their car ride scene, like the first time that they took a trip together, right? It was so funny and it was so cute. Okay, so I just got to one of my favorite quotes in this book. And the paragraph that it's from says, "I've always preferred the version of me that Alex brings out to the one I was back in our hometown. This Poppy feels safe in the world because he's in it too. And he, deep down where it matters, is like me." I just love them, okay? Their friendship, their relationship, everything about them I just love because that is so beautiful. What a quote, man. Oh my gosh, I look horrendous. Okay. So I just woke up, my stomach hurts so bad, and my nose is runny. So I'm kind of nervous because I'm like, it's either my period, right? Because that's supposed to start today, or it's it's the norovirus/flu stuff that's been going around recently. I'm concerned, and I hope it's neither. I hope it's one over the other because no, I don't think I've had a stomach bug in the past decade. Scared, basically, is what I'm saying. I'm scared. Anyways, update with People We Meet on Vacation. I'm almost done with it. So I'll go ahead and finish that real quick. Pimento. Oh, Pimento. What you doing, Pimento? Okay, I just got to another one of my favorite parts, and it's when Alex is apologizing. He's like, "I'm sorry if I haven't been there for you." And then Poppy's like, "Alex, I've never really felt alone since I met you. I don't think I'll ever feel truly alone in this world again, as long as you're in it." And then he's like, "Can I tell you something embarrassing?" And she's like, "Anything." And then he's like, "On that first drive back to Linfield, you asked me all these questions about what I liked and what I hated, and I don't know. It just felt like you really wanted to know." And she's like, "Of course I did." And he's like, "I know. You asked me who I was, and it was like the answers came out of nowhere. Sometimes it feels like I didn't even exist before that, like you invented me." Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Because then after that, she's like, "I'm not smart enough to have invented you. No one's that smart." And then he's like, "My point is, no one really knew me before you, Poppy. And even if things change between us, you'll never be alone, okay? I'll always love you." my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm so excited to watch the movie. I've actually seen some people start watching it, posting about it, so I'm really excited to watch it later today. I'm almost done. I'm done. Good morning, guys. I know I already said good morning, I think, but I'm a bit more put together now, so good morning. Before I start talking about the book, yesterday when I was recording some stuff, my friend was calling me and he came to drop off our late Christmas gift, and it's the cutest thing. This is so cute. It's a magnet, and it's of his babies whenever they were babies, because I think they're at least a year old now. It's the cutest gift, because it's funny. I was like, it'd be so funny if you got us a picture of your babies and we put them up on the wall or the fridge as well, because it's like they're cousins, you know? It's like starting a whole family tree, you know? And he actually did it, and it's so cute. It's going on our fridge. Then he also got us this coffee. So some of our other friends, they had mentioned how they'd like to travel a lot, and I think they said this is some of their favorite coffee, and we mentioned that to our friend because he's Jamaican, and he went to his mom and he was going through a whole thing. He was like, Mom, like, what's that coffee? Like, do you know what they're talking about? Blah, blah, blah. And so he figured it out, ended up asking his dad to pick some up for him next time he went and to bring some back, only to find out that they sell it at Walmart too, apparently. That was so hilarious. It was so funny, but it was sweet, obviously, that he went through all that effort. Thing is, we got some authentic, straight from Jamaica, which is really nice, and it smells really good. I'm really excited to try it. Anyways, back to the book. I have finished People We Meet on Vacation. I finished it this morning. I also finished my tabs, so that's why they start becoming less. I dog-eared a page and everything, because I think it was, what did I dog-ear? Oh yeah, that's what I dog-eared. Okay, so I'm conflicted on how to change my rating, right? Because it felt really nice to come back to them, to come back to Poppy and Alex, to come back to them, like how they were, getting to know each other again and how they were in the past. It was just lovely. I love their friendship so much. I love all the vacations they go on. I love their inside jokes, you know, same stuff that I was mentioning earlier. I loved even more the second time around. But the thing is that I also was so annoyed with everything that happened the second time around. Because I think it's one of those things where, okay, cool, it's going good, it's going good, it's going good, it's going good, but then I don't know. I think it was like the last third, the last fourth that really, it just doesn't work for me. Thinking, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This is so conflicting. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna rate it a 3.5. I think I'll bump it up to a 3.5. I think that's fair. Because again, the majority of the book, I enjoy it. Miscommunication is just such a killer for me. Because I'm like, okay, they get a pass for being young, but then they were older. You know what I mean? When this stuff started happening, they were older. But then it's like, okay, they might have fallen into a pattern, which is hard to undo or get out of at least. I'll give it a 3.25 because I did enjoy it even more the second time around, again revisiting them and their friendship. But it's that last part, man. It's that last part, like right before the ending, like the reason to why they stopped talking, and then them just not communicating. Not even just miscommunication, just a lack of communication. So I don't think I could give it a 3.5 star, but I think a 3.25 star is a perfect rating. So that's what it's gonna get. People We Meet on Vacation is a 3.25 star for me now. Anyways, I'm about to make a little breakfast to watch People We Meet on Vacation. I am so excited. I am not feeling the best, so that's unfortunate, but I'm excited. So happiness overpowers a lot of things. We're just gonna go with it and keep smiling through this pain that I'm feeling. Hopefully don't throw up or anything like that. So gonna go do that. Okay, so I just want to start off saying whoever cast Emily Bader and Tom Blythe as Poppy and Alex cooked. Because oh my goodness, she was the perfect Poppy. She was so witty and quirky in a very endearing way. Like she was just so adorable and happy and just perfect and cute. Oh my gosh, I loved her so much. And then for Alex, obviously he's more stoic and dorky, and I think Tom Blythe did a really good job with that too. It felt like they were actually real people. I also thought the chemistry was good, and the comedic timing from both of them was amazing. Like one of mine and my sister's favorite parts was the boat scene with Buck. That was so hilarious. face. Like, it was so funny. Like, Alex's face whenever Bug turns the boat off was hilarious to me, watching that progression. And then also to Poppy, the way that she was acting, where she was like, I don't care what he's saying, he's hot, right? It made us laugh so hard because it reminded us of my sister. Like, that's how she is too. It was so funny. And speaking about the boat scene, oh my gosh, like, the actress they cast for Daisy, I think her name is Madeline Akua. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but she is one of the most beautiful women I have ever seen in my entire life. Okay, like I had to pause and go just stare at her. You know, I was like, wow, like, how does it feel to wake up and just be that beautiful? Like, you are so beautiful. Her features, she was just so beautiful. I was shocked. I had to stop. Like, she really was one of those people that just made you stop. Like, wow, 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 wow. And you know how I said that the New Orleans scene was my favorite one in the book? I thought it was pretty. I thought it was this was just in general such a pretty movie. The settings were so pretty. I loved it so much. It was so good and it was so perfect. It's almost like exactly what you saw in your head, but no, because obviously like writing changes. But my point is that it was a beautiful movie. Oh, and yet another one of my favorite parts too was the Norway scene where Poppy was like, all right, dude, I'm so sorry, but I am not going to be able to make it to our trip because I am sick. And he was like, it's fine, you know, whatever. And then he surprises her by showing up at her place. I was just like, and taking care of her. Oh my gosh, that hug that they shared was everything to me. It was the cutest thing. I was just like, oh my goodness gracious, like this is friendship, this is love. Again, they embodied them so well, man. I love them so much. Anyways, we had such a fun time watching it together. I love the experience of me having already read the book twice, like really recently, and then my sister having never read the book at all and going into this blind. It was really cool because sometimes she would ask me questions or I'd be like, oh wow, this didn't happen in the book, you know, and it was really fun. We had a good time. We had a really good time together. I think something else I noticed too for both of us, there was a part in the movie where we were both like, why would you do that? Why would you do that, right? Because I feel like in the book, I don't think there was a point that I ever felt like either of them were trying to hurt the other intentionally. But there was a part in the movie where it really did feel like, hey, I'm kind of siding with one of y'all right now because what did you just do? I don't know, it was very interesting. I didn't know how to feel about that. But regardless, I found the ending very cute. And speaking about the ending, oh my gosh. One, I love the callback so much. Like, I was showing my sister, I was like, dude, this is referencing this. And she was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And I was like, right, I loved it so much. It was perfect. And two, whenever Emily Henry's name popped up, I got emotional because I was like, oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. I can't even imagine the feeling of creating something and then putting it out into the world and having people receive it so well, right? Because, you know, there's a lot of us that are just full-on Emily Henry girls, right? Like, anything that she writes, we will read. I have loved every single one of her books, even Happy Place, right? I didn't enjoy Happy Place as much, but it's Emily Henry, you know? I think something that I really love about her that makes her book so unique is that she really knows how to write a good setting. I'm someone who hasn't traveled that much, but I find her writing so immersive. I feel like I've been to these places before, I see them in my head, and it's a really beautiful thing that she's able to do in her books. I'm really happy for her, and I'm very much looking forward to all of her books being turned into movies because, oh my gosh, I need a Great Big Beautiful Life and Funny Story like right now. And Book Lovers, because I'm pretty sure that's the one that's inspired from North Carolina, and I'm from North Carolina, so I think that's really cool and I really enjoyed it. I'm really excited to see how many more movies she gets because this one was so good. I loved it so much. But yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on People We Meet on Vacation, both the book and the movie now. You guys let me know how y'all enjoy the movie, if you're waiting to watch it, if you think the book was better, or if you're going in blind, because hey, that's an option too. I'm really curious to see what you guys think, but I hope we all enjoy it in some way, shape, or form. And yeah, guys, stay tuned for next week's video because I will be reading the first 3 books of the Throne of Glass series. And yeah, I will see you guys next week with that. Bye, guys.